Whisky Galore, it was a novel by Compton Mackenzie, and then it was an Ealing comedy film as well.
Set during World War II, and there's a whisky shortage because of the rationing, and the islanders are going spare with it, and it's just like there's no whisky.
And then a boat is shipwrecked really near them, and its cargo is lots and lots of cases of whisky, thousands of cases.
And it's a great hoolie about Scots outwitting the English, basically. I mean, not for the first time, and not it won't be the last time.
They come up against the government telling them what they should be doing in this situation. They don't like to be told.
And it's set in this wonderful landscape full of this Gaelic and this atmosphere of sort of character and sort of fog and, you know, the seagoing islands. So it's a very rich sort of atmospheric piece and full of these extraordinary characters.
It's such a well-known story, and as a Scot you're kind of brought up on Whisky Galore. It's just one of those amazing stories, and you just think the feisty islanders, they'll do things their own way. They don't really follow any rules, so to speak. Particularly this production, because it's an all-woman production, and it is based on an all-woman company which none of us knew existed, called the Pallas Players.
This idea of a theatrical women's troupe is based on a real company that existed in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and I think actually went on until the 60s.
That it's all female is amazing. I've never actually done an all-female production, so that's pretty cool. And multi-role play, like we're all playing millions of roles, so I'm playing like 5 different roles, and it's kind of hilarious as well. It's a really funny script.
It's a new adaptation, so it's not been done thus ever. This is a completely new attempt. Those who know the plot, drawn to how on earth we're going to do it on stage, crossing stretches of water, you know, old post office. It's so full of place and character on these 2 small islands in Scotland. I guess, you know, the curiosity about how on earth they're going to manage it.
It's been so lovely. There's such a good atmosphere in the rehearsal room. I don't know whether this comes from having an all-female cast as well.
You know, not averse to the old man in life at all. But being women, it's rather sweet. I mean, you sort of come in the morning to the green room, we all go, how are you? We give each other hugs. Quite naturally, it happened on day 1.
So we're laughing a lot. I don't think I've ever laughed this much on a job, actually.
Intrigued as to know whether it'll be as fun to watch as it is fun doing it, you know.
You should buy a ticket because you will laugh like a drain.
And there's love at the heart of it, love and whisky.
It's got an absurdity to it and a delightfulness to it. And hopefully you end up thinking, God, I wish I was one of the islanders.